And welcome to the David City Elementary Awards Ceremony. I'm Mrs. Greenfield, the proud principal of all these amazing students, and I would like to begin by thanking all of the parents, guardians, and family members who took time out of their busy schedules to join us today. Your presence means so much to our students and staff. This is our second year of hosting our end-of-year awards ceremony in this format, and having families here to celebrate with us in a special way is a very special way to wrap up our school year. Before we begin, I do want to take a moment to recognize our incredible teachers and paraprofessionals. Would all the teachers and paraprofessionals please stand? Staff, this year, our carnival learning theme served as the driving force behind creating a school year filled with curiosity, creativity, and exciting academic lessons. You worked tirelessly to ensure all students were engaged in meaningful learning experiences designed to challenge, inspire, and support growth. Without each and every one of you, none of this would be possible. You have worked incredibly hard to help our students grow academically, socially, and emotionally, and you truly make David City Elementary the greatest school on earth. Please join me in giving our amazing teachers and paraprofessionals a big round of applause. At this time, I'd like Mrs. Estrada's class to quietly come up on stage. Students in kindergarten through second grade are eligible to earn several awards today by demonstrating strong performance during the fourth quarter. Awards are given to students who earn 3s or 4s in the following areas: fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, math, behavior, and attendance. These awards recognize students for their hard work, academic growth, positive choices, and commitment throughout the school year. We have several awards to present today, so please hold your applause until all recipients in each class have been recognized. This will help keep our ceremony moving smoothly. Students, please listen carefully and be respectful while all the other classes are receiving their awards. So let's begin. Roman Allen. He received awards in science and social studies and math. Clark Amon, science and social studies. Eleanor Burchuk, fluency, science and social studies, math, and attendance. Maverick Divish, fluency, science and social studies. Maxine Bensel, fluency, science and social studies, math. Lane Holman, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, and behavior. Waylon Cassick, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Carson Guga, science and social studies, behavior, attendance. Leah Novak, fluency, science and social studies. Easton Polinsky, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, attendance. Cora Sonic, fluency, science and social studies, math, and behavior. Liam Scoville, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Vanessa Segundo, fluency, science and social studies, math, and attendance. Chancey Stager, comprehension, science and social studies. Colton Watson, math, behavior. Benson Yates, fluency, science and social studies, and math. Please give Mrs. Visperna's class a round of applause. Miss Farlene's class can come on up. All right, in Miss Farlene's class, we have Lakeland Atkinson, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, behavior. Hallie Austin, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, and behavior. William Kosachek, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Julian Miestrick, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Grayson Olson, fluency, science and social studies, math. Easton Polinsky, fluency, wrong line. Olivia Polashek, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Kinsley Rick, fluency, science and social studies, and attendance. Owen Reisdorf, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math. Nova Sheehan, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, and attendance. Donovan Thomas Smith, fluency, science and social studies, attendance. Paxton Smith, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, and behavior. And Eva Struck, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, and behavior. Please give Ms. Farlene's class a round of applause. Okay, we will begin with Ms. Selden's class in first grade. Andy Aldridge, science and social studies and math. Grayson Beatty, science and social studies. Roman Carnes, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies. Liam Carrillo Guerrero, science and social studies and behavior. Haley Diaz, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, behavior, attendance. Kirk Gaston, science and social studies. Santiago Gonzalez Ramirez, fluency, science and social studies, math, and behavior. Josephine Johns, comprehension, Jax Lane. Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior. Genesis Lopez Gomez, Science and Social Studies, Behavior, Attendance. Everett Marino, Science and Social Studies, and Math. Quinn Polinsky, Science, Social Studies. Aria Rentera, Fluency, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies. Meva Samek, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior. Luke Spellman, Fluency, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior. Kyle Trainer, Fluency, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior. Please give this Southwest class a round of applause. Okay, we'll get started with Ms. Drew's class. August Baconhouse, Fluency, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior. Jaden Baker, Fluency, Science and Social Studies, Math. Alexander Rum, Fluency, Science and Social Studies, Math, Attendance. Amaya Cooper, Fluency, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior, Attendance. Kennedy DeGarmo, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior, Attendance. Lily Divish, Science and Social Studies. Ryan Duran, Science and Social Studies. Scarlett Pilger, Fluency, Science, Social Studies, Math, Behavior, Attendance. Everett Coomer, Comprehension, Science, Social Studies, Attendance. Mira Lucio, Science, Social Studies, Attendance. Mateo Curcio Lopez, Science, Social Studies. Wyatt Royal, Comprehension, Science, Social Studies. Michael Schroeder, Fluency, Science, Social Studies, Behavior. Jonas Selden, Fluency, Comprehension, Science, Social Studies, Math, Behavior. Guillermo Becerra, Fluency, Comprehension, Science and Social Studies, Math, Behavior. And Ariana Wells, Science and Social Studies. Please give Ms. Drew's class a round of applause. Josiah Baca, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math. Emerson Boswell, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math. Everly Kruger, comprehension, science, social studies, math, behavior. Callan Burnett, fluency, science, social studies, math, behavior. Eli Fatschild, science, social studies, math, behavior, attendance. Ayana Hill, science and social studies. Jackson Kuba, science, social studies, math, behavior, attendance. Kenneth Luber, science, social studies. Isaul Hernandez, science, social studies, math, behavior. Wyatt Osborne, fluency, science and social studies, math. Bennett Remick, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Felicity Engel, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Emma Sheehan, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Maverick Strong, comprehension, science, social studies, math. And Brandon Vicente, comprehension, science, social studies, math, behavior, attendance. And Addison, hold on. Let's see, guys. Lucas Boyd, science and social studies. And Adeline Watson, fluency, math, science and social studies, and behavior. Please give Mrs. Smith's class a round Okay, we'll get started with Mrs. Hanson's class. Presley Amon, science, social studies. Harrison Austin, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math. Parker Shuda, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math. Veda Hill, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Jackson Holman, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Adrian McVeigh Shanklin, science and social studies. Anne Marie Nunez, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, attendance. Turner Polachek, science, social studies, math. Gavin Ross, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Bowden Stager, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior, attendance. Tayden Thiem, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Tierney Thiem, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior, attendance. Tice Thiem, fluency, comprehension, science and social studies, math, behavior. Carlos Vallejo, science and social studies. Did I do it? Oh, Liberty, oh no, I just skipped Liberty. Liberty is science and social studies. And Lexi DeSoso, fluency, science and social studies, and behavior. Please give Mrs. Hansen's class a round of applause. Awards are given to students who have earned 3s and 4s in the following areas: fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, math, behavior, attendance, projected growth on math and INSCAS reading and math, high math scores in the 90th percentile or above, band, and most improved reading fluency. These awards recognize students for their hard work, academic growth, positive choices, and commitment throughout the school year. We have Mrs. Cruzy's class. Emerson Burrish, science, social studies, math, attendance, projected growth on INSCAS reading, projected growth on INSCAS math, and high math scores. Sophia Cardenas, science, behavior, projected growth reading. Kensley Shimoka, science, social studies, projected growth in INSCAS reading, projected growth in INSCAS math. Dalton Ladowski, social studies, attendance, projected growth in INSCAS reading, projected growth in INSCAS math. Levi Hessman, social studies, behavior, attendance, projected growth in INSCAS reading, projected growth in INSCAS math. Miles Lloyd, attendance, projected growth in INSCAS math. Safira Lucio, behavior, attendance, projected growth in INSCAS reading, projected growth in INSCAS math. Emily Maldonado, fluency, social studies, attendance, projected growth in INSCAS reading, projected growth in INSCAS math. Waylon Newell, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Ashton Henson, fluency, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Kai Simple, fluency, social studies, projected growth in SAS math. Josephine Struck, behavior, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Kennedy Toll, fluency, comprehension, writing, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, and high math. Amelia William, fluency, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. And Brady Worm, fluency, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior groups, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, and high math. Please give Mrs. Cruzy's class a round of applause. All right, we have Mrs. Schmidt's class. Mikhail Asmus, fluency, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Abigail Check, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading. Riley Fiala, fluency, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading. Ashley Garay, fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, and projected growth in SAS math. Alexander Graybill, behavior. Arthur Hennings, our most improved reading fluency winner. Aubrey Jensen, fluency, writing, social studies, behavior. Bentley Johnson, fluency, writing, social studies, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, and high math. Kai Polinsky, projected growth in SAS reading. Andrea Regalado Turmes, fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies. Emmett Schultz, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, and high math. Lily Shanklin, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Cecilia Struck, fluency, writing, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading. Lillian Tepley, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Carissa Urban, fluency, writing, behavior. All right, give Ms. Schmidt's class a round of applause. Ayana Carnes, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. William Caudill, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Madeline Sokol, fluency, writing, science, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, and projected growth in SAS math. Josephine Divish, fluency, science, behavior grades, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Robert Bagschild, writing, science, social studies, math, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Kate Hyman, fluency, science, math, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Piper Hines, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Connor Johns, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. David Osborne, fluency, comprehension, science, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS math. Alyssa Polinsky, science, projected growth in SAS reading and projected in SAS growth in math. Kason Quinn, fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS growth math. Lily Rojas, fluency, comprehension, science, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS growth math. Riker Ross, science, social studies, math, projected growth in SAS reading, and projected in SAS growth math, and high math. Phaedra Smith, projected growth in SAS reading. Blake Van Winkle, fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Daniela Becerra, fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS math, and high math. Corbin Wells, fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Lauren Struess, fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS math. Please give Ms. Sabrice Fossett a big round of applause. Okay, we have Mrs. Scoville's class. Sophia Baker, social studies, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Abraham Parias, science, social studies, behavior, attendance, projected growth in SAS math. Ayel Diaz. Attendance, projected growth in SAS reading and projected growth in SAS math. Charlie Bieber. Fluency, comprehension, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Adriana Galindo. Projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Weslin Katzenmuller. Science, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Olivia Hennings. Fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies, math. Raylyn Hilger. Science, social studies, projected growth in SAS math, and high math. Emmanuel Martinez. Fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, behavior, projected growth in SAS math, and high math. Roxana Romero. Projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Rody Polinsky. Social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Braden Ramos. Attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Leo Samet. Fluency, science, social studies, math, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Kate Shields Moore. Fluency, comprehension, writing, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Landry Van Winkle. Fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Jonathan Warner. Projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Please give Mrs. Sotho's class a round of applause. Okay, we have 5th grade next with, first we'll start with Mrs. Morbeck's class. Janila Arning, math, attendance, projected growth in SAS math. Paisley Shuda, fluency, science, attendance, projected growth in SAS math, and band. Lincoln Eaton, science, social studies, behavior, band. Diego Enrique Eniguez, science, social studies, attendance. Walker Klein, science, social studies, projected growth in SAS math, band. Emily Koza, fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, projected growth in SAS math. Saeed Hernandez, comprehension, science, social social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS growth math. Diana Romero, fluency, comprehension, math, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Liam Polinsky, fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, behavior, projected growth in SAS math, band. Brantley Klooster, fluency, comprehension, science, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS growth math, and band. Ezekiel Regalado Turnus, fluency, science, projected growth in SAS math, band. Jaden Rodas Mendoza, science, social studies, projected growth in SAS math, band. Cameron Root, comprehension, writing, science, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS math, high math, band. Mason Root, band. Allison Vicente Gomez, wrong class. Rowdy, I was looking at the wrong one, guys. Rowdy Wool, fluency, comprehension, writing, science, social studies, math, high math. Please give Mrs. Morbeck's class a round of applause. Okay, we have Miss Nitschie's class up next. Cy Divish, projected growth on NSCAS math and band. Julia Gomez, behavior. Lila Hermelbrecht, fluency, comprehension, science, behavior, projected growth in NSCAS math and band. Trevor Hickman, science, social studies, math, behavior, band. Olivia Jack, fluency, social studies, band. Hayden McGee, fluency, science, math, and projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, band. Tasia Reeves, science, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, band. Morgan Ruiz, fluency, comprehension, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS growth math, high math, band. Maverick Smith, fluency, comprehension, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Mia Strong, fluency, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS math, and band. Jax Taylor, fluency, science, attendance, projected growth in SAS math. Logan Tetley, science, attendance, band. Perla Venegas, fluency, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, band. Allison Rosabella Wells, fluency, science, behavior, projected growth in SAS Math, and band. Please give a big round of applause for Ms. Class. Okay, next up is 6th grade. We're almost done. We have Miss Anna's class. First up is Grace Boyer. She gets projected growth in SAS reading. Holly Chotto, science, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading. Jocelyn Corretto, fluency, social studies, math, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading. Bo Divish, projected growth in SAS math, band. Emily Greenwood, fluency, writing, science, social studies, math, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Jace Huston, science, social studies, math, attendance, projected growth in SAS math, band. Lachlan Castle, science, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Michael Krafka, projected growth in SAS reading. Will Coleman, fluency, writing, science, social studies, math, attendance. Aiden McCullough, science, social studies, projected in SAS reading, band. Jenna Nicolay, fluency, science, social studies, math, projected growth in SAS reading. Garrett Polinsky, fluency, science, social studies, math, behavior. Nevaeh Phelps, science, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS math. Hadley Rakovic, science, social studies, projected growth in SAS math. Maddox Summon, fluency, science, social studies, math, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math, high math. Zoe Shonka, science, social studies, behavior, projected growth in SAS math. Emma Spellman, fluency, science, social studies, behavior, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Cesar Gonzalez, social studies, attendance. Aaron DeSozo, science, social studies, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Sophia Warner, fluency, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS math, and band. And Brindley Zimmerman, fluency, writing, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading, projected in SAS math, and band. Please give Ms. Anastasio a round of applause. Okay. And next is Mrs. Wilson's class and our wonderful substitute teachers, Mrs. Johnson. Thanks, Mrs. Johnson. Okay. Joseph Bergman, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Destin Crum, fluency, writing, science, social studies, attendance, projected growth in SAS math, high math, band. Sophia Hennings, fluency, social studies, math, band. Emerson Johnson, fluency, science, social studies, math, behavior. Hunter Kobza, fluency, social studies, projected growth in SAS reading. Leah McCrae, fluency, writing, science, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS math, high math, band. Brenley Polinsky, fluency, science, social studies, math, behavior, band. Melina Plaskach, attendance, projected growth in SAS reading. Cadence Price, projected growth in SAS math, band. Kinsley Reeves, math, projected growth in SAS reading, projected growth in SAS math. Rosalie Rojas, band. Kendra Ruiz, social studies, behavior. Anna Schlockfield, fluency, social studies, math, behavior, projected growth in SAS math. Lucy Schultz, fluency, science, social studies, math, projected growth in SAS math, band. Lakeland Seakin, fluency, social studies, attendance, projected growth in SAS math. Riker Stager, projected growth in SAS math. Lorelei Templeton, social studies, behavior, projected growth in SAS reading, band. Blake Schreiner, projected growth in SAS math. Addison Vandenberg, fluency, writing, science, social studies, math. Is that right? All right, give Ms. Wilson and Ms. Johnson's class a round of applause. is a special award, the Presidential Award for Achievement. This award recognizes students who have demonstrated outstanding academic growth, improvement, commitment, and intellectual development throughout the school year. Recipients of this award have shown significant progress in their academic performance over time, often through perseverance, dedication, and a strong commitment to learning. These students may have overcome personal challenges, consistently put forth exceptional effort, or shown notable achievement and growth in a specific academic subject or the arts. This award celebrates not only achievement, but also the determination and the mindset needed to continue growing and improving. This year, we have 7 students who have earned this honor. When your name is called, please come forward. Jace Hussman. Will Coleman. Garrett Polinsky. Melina Pleskach. Maddox Sonic. Emma Spellman. And Sophia Warner. Our final and most prestigious award is the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. This award recognizes graduating elementary, middle, and high school students for outstanding academic success. To qualify for this honor, students must meet 5 out of our 7 criteria: earning 3s or 4s in ELA, math, science, social studies, scoring above the 85th percentile on NSCAS reading and math, scoring high achievement status on math, reading, and math, maintaining 98% or higher attendance, demonstrating strong behavior grades throughout the entire school year, and receiving teacher recommendation. This year, we have 3 students who have earned this honor. When your name is called, please come forward. Destin Brum. Emily Greenwood. Leah McCrae. is designed to engage students in meaningful learning while encouraging them to try new things, persevere through challenges, and celebrate their successes along the way. Throughout the year, we also focused on helping students develop important character traits that lead to success both in and out of the classroom. Determination, responsibility, kindness, resilience, and a positive growth mindset. Students who consistently demonstrated these outstanding qualities day in and day out were nominated by their teachers to receive the Golden Ticket Award. At this time, as your name is called, just stand in your spot in the bleachers to be recognized one final time. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. In kindergarten, Paxton Smith, Hallie Austin, Waylon Pasek, Liam Scoville, Cora Somick, Vanessa Segundo, Julianne Maestrick, Lane Homan, Chancey Stager, Olivia Polacek. In first grade, Milo Schroeder, Guillermo Mascara, Haley Diaz, August Baconhouse, and Jonas Selden. In second grade, Bowden Stager, Emma Sheehan, Bennett Remick, Gavin Ross, Eli Maxchild, Tierney Dean. In third grade, Alex Brayville, Josie Struck, Saphira Lucille, Braylee Worm, Aubrey Jensen, Ashley Gray, Hensley Shamelka, Bentley Johnson, Carissa Urban, and Levi Huston. In fourth grade, Lawrence Roost, Abraham Price, Landry Van Winkle, Blake Van Winkle, Danny Mascara, Emmanuel Martinez, Madeline Sokol, Roxana Romero, Riker Ross, and Josephine Dish. In fifth grade, Saeed Hernandez, Liam Polinsky, Allison Vicente, Morgan Ruiz. And in sixth grade, Emma Spellman, Kendra Ruiz, Lachlan Castle, Sophia Warner, and Garrett Polinsky. This concludes our award ceremony. Thank you once again for taking the time to join us today and celebrate the accomplishments of our amazing students. Your support means so much to our school community. At this time, we ask that parents just stay seated for a moment until all students have been dismissed. Students on this side, teachers, please take them out that door and go down that hallway, and students on this side will exit this door and go out. Thank you, everyone.